This video will be discussing T.I. and Tiny Sex Trafficking Allegations, along with the Wendy Williams new movie that came out.
What happened to me? I had a gun in my head. I had a silver gun, a silver revolver with a very long nose put to my temple. I know this. This is what I know happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have witnesses. I got witnesses in his family. I got witnesses on his team. And I have children. I still keep in touch with 2 of the kids that was there at the time that it happened. So there's people there that could say, this happened, this happened, this happened. When I left, there was people that was called. And every single person that was called immediately after that is still saying the same story to this damn day. Everyone knows this. So at the end of the day, you got to make sure, if you say like, and I'm fighting this fight. I'm fighting this fight. I'm fighting this fight to the end. These women have been victimized. These women have been drugged. Those young that family, that man was kidnapped. Those children, they were put into a closet at gunpoint by this man. These things happened. There's no two ways about it. Now, slick as hell? Yes. Good at it? Yes. Narcissistic.
Thank you for tuning in. I just wanted to go ahead and update you all on everything going on regarding the T.I. and Tiny sex trafficking allegations. Sabrina, to my left here, alleged that they were sex trafficking and drugging people, raping people, that T.I. held a gun to her head. Because she has her own past, because she has done some things in the past, she's not the ideal picture perfect victim. And because of that, people are having some difficulties, accepting that this could be true, all of the allegations. But apparently there's numerous victims that T.I. and Tiny have drugged or forced to do drugs. But once again, that's a quick update. I have videos that I've already posted a week ago pertaining to these issues. I'll go ahead and link them below in my description box. You can check those out. And also, people are just starting to talk about Candy and Todd and just some other people involvement. Once again, I do think that they might have been aware of some of these things, but you can go check the video out. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about there. This is not the first time something like drugging and rape has come up before. Portia brought it up before on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So if you all don't know who Lisa Bloom is, you definitely should know who she is. She represented some of the victims in the Jeffrey Epstein case and the Harvey Weinstein case, and now she's representing one of the victims accused in the T.I. and Tiny case. And I'm not sure if we're really using the proper term with regards to sex trafficking or whether or not there was a rape. However, until we get more details, we really don't know at this point. I'm kind of tired of talking about this, but I am glad to see that if there is a wrongdoing, that something is being done about it. And then also, apparently they've decided to go ahead and cancel suspend T.I. and Tiny's show Family Hustle. And I actually haven't watched this show in a few years, but I feel so bad for the kids. I feel bad for their kids, and just hope people moving forward would consider their children before they do certain things or engage in risky behavior as well. Because once again, we don't know the full details of everything. However, and I'm not sure about Sabrina, but at this point there are other victims, right? So maybe we'll just have to sit back and see what happens. Once again, I typically do not post this type of content, but if I can use this as a way to educate people on domestic violence, sexual violence, then so be it. But I'm not sure if I'm going to keep covering this. I would encourage you to check out, Tasha K's YouTube channel. I think it's called Unwind with Tasha K. Check her out. She's typically aware of a lot of stuff before it even comes out, and she does her research. She's legit. So I would encourage you to check her out as well. I didn't understand Wendy Williams, but I feel like I have a better idea as to why she is, say some of the things she say about people. And her childhood was not something easy. She was fat shamed a lot as a child. But in her new movie, I would encourage you all to check it out. You will see that she's had to deal with a lot of traumas. She was a victim of date rape, and well, really a survivor because she overcame, she made it, she's still here, she's thriving. But then also she had her struggles with, her coke addiction. Then her husband, Kevin, was also, I heard, abusive towards her. And on top of that, he then cheated after they had their kid. The one thing that stood out to me in this movie is just that her resilience, her ability to bounce back, her ability to still, and she's still in this, like, although she's created this movie, it's still showing exactly some of the things that she's had to endure to get to where she is now. I don't think her story is over. And I don't like how she said all that stuff about Method Man and his wife, and just, I don't know, I just feel like that was kind of messy. But once again, she's on her own journey. She's still healing. And I think one thing I can take away from just, or something I can relate to is kind of just, being young and naive. No, I wasn't necessarily date raped, but what I can say is she was told she was going to go to some party. She went with the dude, and the dude ended up taking her back to his hotel and raping her. We've been in situations, or I put myself in situations, and friends included, college friends, where we thought we were going to a party. We didn't end up going to a party. We went to another frat's house, and they had told us that they would take us to another fraternity's party. However, we never went there, and thankfully it was like 10 of us friends who were all going to this party, and it was about 5 of them. Luckily, nothing happened. We were 20 minutes off campus. We didn't really know where we were because we weren't familiar with the area. We were still freshmen, but thankfully nothing happened. Another thing I can relate to is the part of the movie where she was having some complications with pregnancy. She ended up on bed rest for a little bit, but she was working from home. And for me, that just reminded me of my pregnancy and just, the whole issues with an incompetent cervix. And this just reminded me as to why I do appreciate what our body is able to do, but I also feel like more attention needs to be placed on the not so glorious part of pregnancy. This is why I wouldn't want to have another kid or have to go through that process, at least, so I don't have to put my body through it. I hope you all stay tuned because I am going to share in my next video exactly what one of my favorite things I love to do as a mom. It kind of makes me, this is like, I don't know why, it's just the one thing that just makes me feel like a good mother. But you will see. Just go ahead, stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you watching my video. If you would like to receive a notification regarding any up and coming videos I do post, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. This channel is going to primarily discuss different areas of my adulthood with regards to being just, a millennial, trying to navigate this world, being a mother, and then also trying to remain optimistic and trying to encourage others in the midst of that. So if this is content you might be interested in, please go ahead, like and subscribe. It's going to come in the form of a vlog and then just some informational where I'm sitting in front of the camera talking to you all. So once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Say good night.